What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we are here for the final week of the CGT. The best draft league in the world has come and gone, and we have not performed well enough this season. Even if we win today, the chances of us making playoffs are basically zero. We have to have almost everyone that, everyone that we're worried about that has to lose. That's like period, point blank. And there's a lot of really crazy opponents that have to do that, which is not a good thing, obviously. However, if this was a differential based league and not head-to-head based league, we win this league, we win this match, we're in. But that's not how this works. That's okay though. We're here, we're gonna have a good time in this battle. We're gonna try and get a W and try and have a really respectable record of like 4 and 5 plus 8 ideally. That'd be fantastic. But let's see what we can do. Let's go and jump into the matchup. We are playing against the Vancouver Titanks and their coach Gray, and they have a nasty regen core of Torrentee and Reuniclus. On top of that, there's a really good defensive pairing here with the Galarian Corsola, which has done fantastic stuff in this season. Tentacruel has come to very many games. Same thing with Tyranitar and the Buzzwole. Surprisingly, Cinderace has only come to 4 games. Only 4, which is very shocking. Either way, it is definitely a very scary Pokemon for us to deal with. The Sand Core is terrifying, and Thundurus T is an amazing breaker in this matchup. Now, in games like this, I tend to play a lot more aggressively and a lot more just without thinking about every single option there is, because I feel like if I overthink it, I might just lose the game on the spot. I want to just play hard, play fast, try to get a W, and see what happens. That's what happens when I'm usually either out of playoffs or locked into playoffs, so it is what it is. We're going to jump into this team builder. Starting with our very first mon, it is the Terrakion. Terrakion is running its dual stab options with Close Combat and Stone Edge, and then Air Slash for the Buzzwole, as well as Substitute here. Now we're running Air Slash because obviously we want to do big damage to the Buzzwole. We want to 2-KO that thing, which is really, really important. And if I get a sub up, that's really big, especially if Close Combat is the way that Buzzwole is going to be able to do damage to me. So if I sub on the switch, if it's Scarf, I'll be able to get the KO one after because I'll have Close Combat, get the special defense drops rather, and then I'll KO with Air Slash. And if it is not the Scarf set, the first close combo will break my sub, and the second one won't have a chance to attack me. I'll go for Air Slashes, 2 of them while he goes for 1 close combat, and be really good. I don't really see what his switch is going to be other than that. It could be Reuniclus, but with our Heartstone and Stone Edge, we do like 41% min to max defense Reuniclus, and I have a feeling he's not going to be max defense Reuniclus. Maybe he'll be defensive, but not that defensive. The investment in our speed rather is for the Thundurus Therian, which is really cool here and justified. It is really good for, I guess, sucker punches on the Cinderace, and I guess it could be good for knockoffs on the Torn. Yeah, we also do happen to take Torrent's Focus Blast from full as well. Our next mon is going to be Jill of the Swampert with the Choice Band. I love Choice Band Swampert here. We're running Flip Turn and Liquidation, duh. We're running Earthquake as a way to break through something like the Tentacruel. And then, funnily enough, Darkest Lariat is there for the Reuniclus and the Corsola because those things can bulk up their defenses, and I want to have a way to break through them, and Darkest Lariat does exactly that. Our speed is there for 12 speed Tyranitar. Our investment in our HP and Speed Def allows us to take a Grass Knot from max special attack Tornadus, and then the rest is just shoved into my attack with a little bit into defense, which is what was left over. That's going to be our Swampert. Our next mon is going to be Smaug the Aerodactyl with dual Wing Beat, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. Looking at my opponent's team, and look at the coverage that Edgequake does to his entire team, plus dual Wing Beat on top of that for something like the Reuniclus. Nothing really appreciates it. The best thing that's going to be able to take a hit is going to be the Reuniclus, and it cannot handle everything. It can't handle my Terrakion, it can't handle my Swampert, and it can't handle my Aerodactyl all at the same time. It just can't do it. There's too much going on. Yes, it has regen. I don't care. And it's possible he doesn't bring it because I have a Scizor. It's possible he doesn't bring it because I have a Mimikyu, a Sneasel. Yeah, definitely possibilities there. I like this set a lot. It outspeeds the Tornadus and then is just able to break through a lot of different things. A Nerf, so he cannot eat the berries, and that's really, really important here. And if I can just win with this Pokemon, that'd be fantastic. So it hasn't made the thumbnail yet. I'd like to see it make a thumbnail. Our next mon is going to be Sinbad, the Toxtricity with the Throat Spray. We're running a standard Shift Gear set for the Toxtricity this week because we are up against the Tyranitar. We're running Boom Burst and Overdrive because it hits the entire team for really good damage, and then Shift Gear with the Drain Punch is really good to break through T-Tar and also helps us out a lot with Drill. Depending on the investment for Drill, we might actually do more with Boom Burst because we're at +1 than we would with Shift Gear, which is really crazy to think about. Our speed at +2 is there for Scarf Drill. The rest is there just in our HP stat. I want to go modest, have as much defense or as much attack as possible. And one of the issues with this set is we need 2 Shift Gears to outspeed Drill in Sand, which it is what it is. That's the best I can do. I can't, no matter what happens, I could never outspeed it with 1 Shift Gear in Sand if it just creeps properly. So I decided to say, screw it, we'll go more offensive. Our next mon is going to be the captain of the team, Soren the Latios with the Expert Bell this week, Psychic Aura Sphere, Shadow Ball, and Ice Beam. Look at this coverage. Look at my opponent's team. What is not hit super effectively? Cinderace. That's it. Everything else takes super effective damage. Cinderace, he's only brought 4 times. Everything else he brought like 6, 7 times. Yeah, This Pokemon is fantastic here. The speed on the set is there for the not the Toxtricity, is there for the Thunderous T, and it's able to break everything really, really effectively. The only thing you have to worry about are Scarfers, the Cinderace, and the Tornadus. Also, if the event that there is a Tyranitar not switching in, but just like came in freely, that is when there's a problem. I may have to go for predictions and fire off Aura Spheres when I don't want to, but at the end of the day, it's just I want to get big damage off on that Pokemon, and Aura Sphere is the best way for me to do it, especially with the Expert Belt. Really strong Pokemon here that just breaks the team down, which I really need to do. Next up is going to be San Diego, our Mimikyu, with making its return, first of all. I think it's come once so far this season, maybe twice. We're running Spell Tag this week as a way to increase the power of Shadow Claw and Shadow Sneak. Swords Dance is there as a way to get the +2. Obviously, we have to worry about Mold Breaker Drill, but this is a free way to stop any setup on other Pokemon, which is really cool. Play Rough is really good against something like the Tyranitar and the Buzzwole. Shadow Claw basically hits everything else for the kind of damage that we want it to, which is really important. And then Shadow Sneak is there just for a little bit of extra priority in case we need to have that speed against the Sand Core or against something in Trick Room. Either way, this is going to be our Pokemon here. We have enough speed on this set. It's there for the Excadrill because he has a really interesting speed gap from I thought his speed gap was worse when I was building. It goes Cinderace, Thundy rather, Cinderace, Thundy T, and Drill. I was like, why is it Cinderace to Drill? That makes no sense. I just completely forgot about Thundy T, which really saves him a lot here because I have to go Timid or Jolly on a lot of my Pokemon, unfortunately. Either way, this Pokemon is really cool here. The main thing, like I said, is the Mold Breaker on the Disguise, the Iron Head there. So I was thinking about running Babiri Berry, but I feel like I'll be able to get set up against something else. I'm not going to be forced into a situation where I have to get set up against Drill, which is really, really important. Yeah, that's going to be it. That's our team for this week's battle, guys. Hopefully it goes well. I'm going to play really offensively. We have no walls on this team. It's just straight gas, straight fire, and we're going to see what we can do about breaking down Gray's crazy, really good record team. I believe he's like 5-3, if I'm not mistaken, so he's clinched into playoffs right now, unless we can really, really beat him down. Actually, no, I think no matter what happens, he's clinched into playoffs because he's beaten enough people. Either way, we're going to hope for a W here. Thanks for watching the team, other guys. The secret word of the day today is going to be croissant. And then if you guys, well, let me know if you had an authentic croissant experience or not before. I live in Quebec. It's very, Montreal. It's a very, very French area, and we do get some pretty authentic pastries for the French side. So let me know what you guys think about that down below. Leave comments, subscribe, like the video as well, and I will see you guys in the battle. Just a reminder to leave a like on the video. We are aiming for 60 likes on today's video. So remember, guys, it takes you 2 seconds, and it really helps the channel a lot. So I'll see if you guys leave a like on the video. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, everyone, we are back. There is, unfortunately, the Reuniclus here. Kind of sucks. The good news is this team kind of folds to Bandit Swampert, and it kind of folds to my... No, I have the wrong team. Okay, we're back. Oops, made a mistake, but here we are. I'm going to lead off with Terrakion again. That's just my lead that has to be. And this is how we're going to go with it. I just think this is the best option for me right now, and even though we know what he's going to lead with, we know he's going to lead off with the Reuniclus, I decided to lead with Terrakion because that, in my opinion, was the best against this team for what the 6 I brought right now. I think had I been in a situation similar to this, I probably would have let off the Toxtricity because I think that it makes no sense for lead off with Excadrill. Actually, no, what am I saying? No, I was worried about a lead of Cinderace. That's what I was worried about, and that's why I led with Terrakion. Either way, he's going to lead off with Reuniclus. And good luck, have fun to my opponent. I'm surprised it's taking him this long because we know what his lead's going to be. But yeah. Guys, just a reminder, make sure to leave a like on the video. We are aiming for 60 likes today. And if you guys can crush that on the final, what is likely to be the final CGT battle this season, that would be absolutely amazing. And we have just grown steadily, so I really appreciate that. And we're trying to hit 2,000 before the release of Scarlet and Violet. We are not super close. We got about a month to go. But I think we can definitely do it with increasing the content from more 2 times a week to more of a 3 to 4 or 5 times a week. Anyways, Amoglios is the lead Reuniclus versus Terrakion. This thing will just straight up Oko me from full, which is obviously not what I wanted to do. I think what I can do here, though, is... do I want to go into Sorin here? That's the question. It's like, also, do I want to get rid of my... I didn't even write down what his team was. I should definitely do that. His team is... let's go... Plus, is that what it is? That is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Oops. Plus. Okay. Oops. It is the T-Tar. It is the Excadrill. It is the Reuniclus. It is the Togetic. The Buzzwole. And then there was what? What am I missing here? Cinderace. So I can go for the Stone Edge here, do big damage. I can go into Latios here and kind of play around that way and just be a little annoying. I think I'm kind of just going to do that. I don't want to, obviously. I just think that Terrakion's matchup is so damn good in this game. It's just so fantastic here. All right, switching out. I assume a Psychic comes out, maybe a Focus Blast. Shadow Ball comes out, I'd be surprised. Maybe it's Trick Room. Reflect. Cool. Sounds good. Reflect. Let's go for a... do I go for a Shadow Ball here, or do I go for an Aura Sphere? I mean, like, I don't see why he would stay in. But I need to get damage on this. If he goes T-Tar, what do I do? I can go into Terrakion again. So yeah, I'll just go for the Shadow Ball here. It's going to stay in. This is an Expert Belt Shadow Ball. Let's see the damage. It's not bad damage there. There's a light screen. Okay. So obviously, not great. It's probably dual screens. As I'm realizing the audio, you're not going to hear the in-game audio. Let me adjust that quickly. You guys should be able to see it now. What is that? Reuniclus. Shadow Ball, 58 to 69. We did like 55, I'd say. What is my switching here? Is it switching in? Is something switching in? I think what I'll do is I'll go for Aura Sphere here because I feel like he's going to swap into T-Tar. He's just going to stay in. Interesting. Okay. That's fine, I guess. I have no recovery, so that really sucks, but yikes, that's some big damage there. There's a recover. So I guess this thing is running Mono Psychic. Mono Psychic is the attacking move. Do I have anything that's going to help with that? I guess not. I guess he didn't expect Sneasel to come at all, but let's go for another Aura Sphere here. Shadow Ball, excuse me. We see a swap. There's my son. Is that the T-Tar? It is the T-Tar. So a little unfortunate there. If we went for another Aura Sphere, it would have been nice. Obviously, we kind of misarranged those turns, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, look at that damage there. Look at that Spadef drop. Latios taking crunch from this thing. How much is it going to do to me? No attack. It's 84 to 106. So yeah, we're going to switch out here. I can go into Terrakion. I don't think we see... If anything, we see like a close combat or something. Not close combat, a low kick or a rock. So that's what I think is going to be coming up. Okay, in comes Guy. Rock Polish comes out. Terrakion against max attack, low kick. Yeah, if it's low kick, I die. The question is that what I'm like worried about right now? Like, do I try and play around that? Like going back into Latios or something? I can scout, like, because what am I going to do at the end of the day? Like, at the end of the day, what is going to be, like, what's the outcome of this? I think I just have to go for it. If he stays in and attacks me, he stays in and attacks me. So, yeah, I just go for the close combat here. What do you call it? Just swaps out. Okay. Okay. Young Mustard. That is the Buzzwole. Buzzy Buzz. Okay. Close combat comes out. Yo, that's some big damage there. Some big damage there. Okay. How many turns of sand... Not sand, screens left, and it's leftovers. Cool. Good to know. How many turns left? Nope, that's not what I wanted. This here. Okay, yeah. So it's revealed to be Light Clay. What's the switch in? I feel like I just got to go into Smaug here or something. It's probably gonna be Drain Punch at this point in time, but like I don't really got another option. Really don't have another option. Let's go. I can go Latios, actually. Latios can threaten things out. I don't think he goes for Leech Life. I think it's going to be like a fighting move or something. So in comes the Latios, and we're going to be able to get... Okay, there's a bulk up. All right. So there is the matter of screen still. So Buzzwole, level 50, behind a light screen. How much is Latios doing? Psychic to 71 to 84 to max HP. I can just go for like Leech Life back. I feel like I just got to go hard into Smaug here because he's going to take the hit and can Leech Life back. Like bulk up, it won't be behind Reflect anymore. Aerodactyl at +1. Dueling does 59 to max. It's like, that's just crazy. I just got to go into Smaug here, I think. Those screens really messed me up because like now I can't attack anything because they're just going to be able to get recovery back. Leech Life maybe? Ice Punch. Bro, I was not expecting Ice Punch. I mean, we live on 1. The invisible focus action, does that tell us anything? Ice Punch against Aerodactyl. That tells us, okay, first of all, if it's max attack adamant, it's 1 roll to KO me. So you literally got the second highest roll possible. That is insanity. Let's just go for our dual wing beat here and try and get some damage off on this thing, I guess. That's the best that we can do. Jeez. I'm gonna swap into Reuniclus here. 3D, which is what? The Togetic. Okay. Fine, I guess. I have Stone Edge. Okay, what is his switch in gonna be? Does he try to make a double into like Drill or something? I mean, Drill doesn't even double into this. I'm just gonna go for the Stone Edge here. Stone Edge. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Last week we lost off of a a paralysis off of static, and then not being able to just effectively stay in because of that, and now we lose. No, not lose, but we're gonna basically lose because of that. Okay. I think my play here is gonna be going into Terrakion, unironically. I'll click sub here in case he doubles back into the something else, but I'll click sub. Togetic dodging the attack, the Stone Edge. Togetic. Level 50, a Violite, max HP. I think it's like max sense. It wouldn't have KO'd, but still, it's like, if it's bold, we would have done... Why is... Oh, that's ridiculous. It's so fat. We would have done 49 to 59. That's crazy. Actually, no, we've probably done a bit more than that. I don't think it's max defense, based on the investment. I think we had a good shot to a killing. He's going to stay and he's going to Dazzling Gleam me. Great. Dazzling Gleam against Terrakion. Does it break my sub? Oh, yeah, it does. This thing does... $49 to 59. Let's just go for the Stone Edge here. Cool. Should KO? Yep. So we reveal that we're not Scarf anymore, which sucks. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alfonso comes in, and that is the Cinderace. Okay. Cinderace, physical attacker, level 50, with Blaze. High jump kick will definitely Oko me. What is my switch in? I can go into San Diego here. I don't think that... It's probably going to go for low kick if anything. Do I have an out in this game with Toxtricity? Trying to set up on something? I think I'll just stay in attack. Let's go for another Stone Edge here. U-turns. Okay, that's fine. 127 up to 103. That's 24. That's probably Jolly. Does that tell me if it's Adamant? It is definitely Jolly. Adamant min roll. Adamant min roll is 25. And it did 24. And there's a swap into Buzzwole. We'll get a nice fat Stone Edge off on this if we can connect. Obviously not. Cool. Cool. Drop an Air Slash here. Do over half to this. It goes for bulk up. We're in the clear. That is Spadef as hell. We got the flinch. That is Spadef as hell. Buzzwole. That is like... That's like max Spadef. It's got to be like careful. It has to be. It has to be. Because we do over half. Double into Latios on the expected fire move now. A fighting move now, excuse me. Gonna hard double. Okay, well we got this now. We can try again to see if we can get the 2 KO on it with the Shadow Ball. Let's go for Shadow Ball. Some big damage there. Light screen. This could be a roll to KO it. It could be a roll to KO it. What I'm worried about is like weakness policy T-Tar with like a rock blast right now for my my Mimikyu. I think I'll just go for the Shadow Ball again here. I'll just go for the Shadow Ball again. He stays in. Can we get the KO on this? Can we please get that? It looks like it'd be a nasty roll here. That's cool, I guess. Sure. So close. So close. Go for another one. We're gonna stall turns of light screen as best we can. Maybe we can get lucky and get a crit. Let that drop. Another recover. I want to keep this low, and I want to keep the yeah, I want to keep it low. This is not that low, but this is low enough to the point where we will get the KO on it with a Shadow Ball into a non-light screen Shadow Ball into a light screen Shadow Ball. So yeah, if we get special defense drop, then obviously that's just huge for us. Nope, there's the reflect. So he knows he's out of range now. How many turns left? How many turns left? What is that? 3 turns of reflect left? I completely missed that. 4 turns basically of light screen left. Let's go for, do I want another Shadow Ball here? Let's go for an Aura Sphere here. Nice. Cool. T-Tar. Cool. Tyranitar. I don't think it's Spadef. I think it's going to be offensive. But it's got a light screen up. Latios. Bro, is that weakness policy? It's weakness policy. That's a weakness policy. Here's the question. Am I staying in? Probably, right? Aura Sphere. Sheesh. So close. Rock Polish is up. Okay, what is less important? What is the least important thing on my team right now? What is the least important thing on my team? Because Latios is kind of carrying right now. Is the least important thing on my team right now Toxtricity? Like, it's fine against Reuniclus. It'll outspeed the Buzzwole, but Buzzwole's Spadef. I think the least important thing on my team right now is Toxtricity. Let's sack it all. We can go into Mimikyu after. Crunch. +2. Okay. Level 50. Not level 60, level 50. Okay. Mimikyu. Mimikyu's gonna get roasted. With the Reflect Up, we don't do enough. Does Swampert take a hit? +2 crunch. I don't think it will take a crunch if it's adamant. I got crunch. If it's adamant, it's a roll in my favor. If it is jolly, it never KOs me. My question is, am I going Mimikyu right now, or am I going to go Swampert? Because he's literally got to go for Rock Blast. I think he's got to get 4 hits, right, for Mimikyu? 3 hits won't do it. 2 hits. It'll do it if he's 2 hits. If he gets 3 hits. Yeah. I gotta go into Swampert here. I have to. I have no choice. Got no choice. One turn of light screen left. Flip turn here. Can we take the crunch? Is he adamant? He is not adamant. He's definitely jolly. So Swampert, Bandit Pert comes in, gets a KO. Let's go, Bandit Pert. Okay. We survived. We survived. Okay, what is the play now? It can go with the Latios here. How much does Latios take from Cinderace's U-turn? Cinderace, physical, level 50 with no Libero. Blaze instead. U-turn is 50 to 60. I can go into that. I think that's the play. We go Latios here because there's no more light screen. Yeah, best I can do. Oh, man. Next sack I have is Swampert. Alfonso comes in. That is the Cinderace. That is the Cinderace. So Cinderace will never actually KO me from full, which is cool. Issue is, I'm never KOing it from full. Latios, the most thing I can do to it is Psychic, and it is 56 to 66. What is the switch in, though? I just gotta go for the Psychic here. Like, we live the U-turn unless it's like Bandit or something. There's a Pyro Ball. Okay, Pyro Ball should do 32 to 38. It's jolly. 109 up to 161. Cool. Psychic. Sandstorm is gone. My question is, am I staying in and attacking this? Is this thing gonna... Like, I can swap out here. I think like now it can go for a U-turn and put me into range. I think I'm gonna go into Jill here and kind of sack it off and go from there. Yeah, so we kind of played we kind of played around that decently well. Wishing I had Roost over U-turn now, but Roost over Ice Beam, excuse me. But yeah, that's the best I could have done there. Yeah, I think that's the best I could have done at that point in time. I mean, +2 should get the KO. +2 Shousting should get the KO on Cinderace, right? It won't. That's crazy. 26 to 30 at +2. No, that's through Reflect. That's through Reflect. That's through Reflect. Okay. Oops. Oops. Okay, I can go into Sorin here. I'd also go Mimikyu, which I don't think has much utility. Actually, Mimikyu won't be doing what I want it to do. This +2 KO Excadrill. So I'm not running Drain Punch. I run Shadow Claw instead. It's a roll for no bulk drill. Here I can go into Latios. Definitely in range. I think what I have to do is I have to get into a situation where I get the +2 with Mimikyu. Click the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball should KO this, which means no more screens. Yep, down goes this. There's a Excadrill that's near full. Well, that is at full. There's a Buzzwole that is around 50%. No more screens at all. And there's a Cinderace that is in range of +2 Sneak. My Drilla. Okay. Is it Scarf Molebreaker? It is Scarf Molebreaker. Very high likelihood. There's no way he goes into this unless it's Scarf Molebreaker. And let's click Aura Sphere. And Scarf Molebreaker does clean up the game here, unfortunately. It's not Scarf. Is it Chople? It's not Chople. Is it Sash? Is it AV? That is spin def as hell. That's gotta be. Rapid Spin. I'm sorry, that's light. How did I not... Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay. Is my play to go into this? Fuck, this is rough, man. This is a rough play. Do I go Terrakion here? Terrakion... I think, like, Buzzwole obviously is going to be taking, I have the Air Slash for that. Drill is basically, I think my play is actually, do I need Latios anymore? Latios is great for Buzzwole, but that's it. I think I just stay in. I think I stay in. I'll go for the Aura Sphere. I have 30 seconds left. There's an Iron Head. Please KO. Please KO yourself, so I don't have to go for Shadow Sneak. Nice. Okay. 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 We in this. We in this. We go Mimikyu. We go Mimikyu. We click Swords Dance. We win the game. Because Mimikyu at +2 against the Buzzwole. Well, that's Alfonso. First of all, how much does Cinderace's Sucker Punch do to me? Cinderace. Level 50, max, Sucker Punch. 57 tops. So I can go for a Swords Dance here. Sneak, he is out of range. We have to go for, we'll do 25 to 30 with Shadow Sneak right now, so we have to go for the Swords Dance. There's the U-turn. That's fine. We got Buzz, Wool. Max HP Buzzwole, +2 Play Rough, 85 to 100. Based on the calc we had before with our Terrakion, he has to be a, what is it called? A Spadef, a Buzzwole. So we should be able to get the KO on this. It sucks we have to go for the Play Rough and not the Shadow Claw. That's okay. We're at +2. We outspeed this. This should be a GG. Sorry, let me rephrase this. 90% chance for it to be a good game. 90% chance. Play rough. There's a play rough. Let's go! Bro! Big thumbs up, everyone. Big thumbs up. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Guys, thank you for watching this season of the CGT. It's been an absolute masterclass, okay? I really do appreciate your support. If this Cinderace doesn't have Sucker Punch, we still got a shot to win. If we break free. If we break free. But yo, 10% chance to miss into a freeze. Can we win Frost? No, of course we can't, guys. Thank you for watching so much. I really appreciate all of you. Wow, that is just absolutely fantastic. Wouldn't you agree? What an absolute amazing way to end a season. Are you fucking kidding me? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. We won that game. Now our record. This is, by the way, just so you know, the worst record I've ever had in competitive Pokemon Draft League. That's how we end it. 2 Stone Edge misses. Missed Play Rough into a freeze, into 2 turns of freeze, where if he doesn't have Sucker Punch, I still win the game. What a game, guys. What a game. That was absolutely amazing. Shout out to my YouTube channel members. You guys are absolutely amazing for putting up with me. Shout out to our level 1s, which are Liv, Eric, Zeke, and Texas Matt. Level 2 is Tone. Level 3 is Sully. I want to give a huge thank you to my front office. They were amazing this entire season long. Unfortunately, I choked 2 games away, and then that bullshit happened. But hey, it is what it is. So guys, I have the rest of my day to go ahead and look forward to GG's to Gray. Make sure to go check him out. Give him good luck in the playoffs. And that's going to be it. Thanks for watching the CGT, guys. I will see you all next time.